Security is hard. Over 143 million Americans had their private data leaked during the Equifax breach. Data from over 3,000 companies was compromised in Cloudbleed, and Heartbleed, one of the most significant bugs in recent history, took developers over 2 years to discover. All these issues can be attributed to insufficient software testing, a huge problem. And the best way to solve this problem is with fuzzing. You can think of fuzzing as software stress testing that uncovers the bugs developers can't. Rather than testing with a small, user-defined set of inputs, fuzzing tests code 24 hours a day, using the results it finds to generate brand new tests, so you're always attempting to exercise every aspect of your code. The issue is, current fuzzing solutions are incredibly costly to set up and require tons of developer time to maintain. Everybody should fuzz, but when large organizations like Google have entire teams dedicated to the effort, how can the rest of the industry keep up? With Fuzzbuzz. Fuzzbuzz is a platform that allows companies of any size to fuzz their code in the cloud 24 hours a day with just a few clicks. We make fuzzer setup easier than ever, host and manage everything, and use a combination of proven fuzzing algorithms that power the world's largest fuzzing operations. In addition, our smart fuzzing technology tests code with inputs that have produced bugs in the past, so the more we fuzz, the smarter we get. Rather than dealing with hours of server setup and management, Fuzzbuzz makes things as easy as connecting your code and then just hitting fuzz. After that, wait for alerts to come in as fuzzers find bugs completely hands off. And finally, once you've updated your code, you can get immediate feedback so that you know that the bug has been dealt with. We'll be launching with a tiered software as a service model to attract small to medium enterprises with great scalability to larger companies. Conservative projections show we'll be making over $60,000 a quarter by the end of 2018, with that ramping up to over $400,000 a quarter by the end of 2019. The great news is we're the only ones out there that provide fuzzing as a service. And the better news is companies really want this. We've spoken to a few in industries ranging from fintech and engineering to blockchain and robotics. They've all been really interested, and most are taking part in our pilot program later this year. But what about long-term growth? Fuzzing generally falls under two different market categories: security and automated testing. These markets are expected to grow by over 16% annually to a combined $116 billion by 2025. Companies are paying more and more attention to software quality, and we'll be there to take advantage of that. The best part is, the fuzzing engine is built and we're currently working on the interface before launching to our first pilot customers this June. The $25,000 will allow us to take our next term off and work on scaling this full time, securing significantly more customers and more than doubling our projected revenue. Our experience in fuzzing, large-scale infrastructure, and machine learning at leading tech companies, along with some great advisors in the fields of security and entrepreneurship, means Fuzzbuzz is the perfect team to make fuzzing an industry-wide standard by bringing rigorous, deep security testing to everyone. Thank you.